Rockinitis.
Well, I want to go to heaven, but I've been told the Rockinitis has got my soul. Been rocking and rolling till the break of dawn. Wonder if my baby's still at home. Well, I tried to make it in before the sun, but the Rockinitis wouldn't let me run. Oh, baby, baby, give me one more chance. When I heard that beat, I just had to dance. Oh, baby, baby, when I heard that beat.
Hi, cats and kittens. Welcome to Rockinitis. Today we're going to be featuring relatively unknown in this part of the world, great, slightly retro rock group called Kitty, Daisy, and Lewis. And their full name is Kitty, Daisy, and Lewis Durham. And they're a self-contained family band. And they're from Kentish Town in an area of London, Camden Town, within Kentish Town in London, England. And they're a three-piece band, which is actually a five-piece band, because they're two sisters and a brother with their parents standing behind them. Daddy Durham, Graham Durham, plays the rhythm guitar, and Mummy Durham, who is Ingrid, plays the bass. Then the three siblings, the three kids, Kitty, Daisy, and Lewis, are all multi-instrumentalists. They play guitar and piano, drums, harmonica, xylophone, accordion, banjo, and they switch back and forth constantly from instrument to instrument.
So now we are going to do what was our first single in the UK off our new record, Kitty, Daisy, and Lewis III. And once we get the drum kit sorted out. So this is, you ready, Daisy? This is our song called Baby Bye Bye. Thank you very much. Cheers, thanks.
I actually talked to Kitty just before the show, and I met her in the bar there, and it was kind of actually exciting for me. I mean, we went to the bar, which was called the Crocodile in Seattle, and we had a couple of beers, and all of a sudden, Louis Durham, who's the brother in the group of the three siblings, he comes in with his dad, and they went right through the bar out through the kitchen. I don't know where they went. And then Kitty and Daisy came in, and I was amazed at how long Kitty's hair was. Wow, it comes right down to her waist. And here's Kitty. And also Daisy is the younger sister, and here's Daisy. And the brother is Louis Durham, and here's Louis. Anyway, the three of them make up a family group, and the family that plays together stays together. So this is a three-piece band, which is actually a five-piece band. Two sisters and a brother with their two parents standing behind them. So totally a family group. And the family that plays together stays together. Remember the old album by Spirit? They kind of live that. And the mother, who is called Ingrid, she actually plays the bass. And I was seeing an interview with them on the internet, and they said, how does it feel traveling with your parents and performing on stage with your parents? So she says, feels fine. So they said, well, what does your mother do? She plays bass. And he goes, well, how long has she, well, she had to play the bass. She had to learn an instrument. Otherwise, she couldn't come along. And I think you should pay attention to this group, because I think they're absolutely wonderful. They're a three-piece band, which is actually a five-piece band, because they're two sisters and a brother with their two parents standing behind them. And they tour the world as a family. The family that stays together, plays together, you know. Remember the old album by Spirit? The family that plays together stays together? Well, these guys live that. On this program, I'm featuring the very first 3 CDs by Kitty, Daisy, and Louis. And all of their CDs are released on a label run by Rob DeBank, who is a BBC Radio 1 disc jockey. And the label is called the Sunday Best label. And if you really want to know, it's the artwork of the label is based on the Canadian Quality record label. Any of you out there who collect old 45s will recognize the look as being very, very similar to the old Canadian Quality label. So I think that's where they got the inspiration for that. Now, the first CD was called Kitty, Daisy, and Louis, and it came out in 2008. And it yielded a #1 British hit with their cover of the old Canned Heat tune, Going Up the Country. And they do a totally original rendering of it, and it made it straight to the top of the charts, as they say.
I'm going up the country, baby, don't you wanna go? I'm going up the country, baby, don't you wanna go? I'm going we can jump in the water, stay drunk all the time.
I was born and raised in Vancouver, and I love Vancouver. I've always lived here, but I like to get out of Dodge every once in a while. So I like to go down to Seattle, and they've got interesting things down there that they don't have here, such as that giant wheel down by the water, on the waterfront, off the boardwalk there. And you can go up in it and get a great view of Seattle. So maybe it'd be a good idea to view that as we listen to some great music from Kitty, Daisy, and Lewis.
I'm going up the country, babe, don't you wanna go? I'm going up the country, babe, don't you wanna go? Take you to some place I've never been before. I'm going where the water tastes like wine. I'm going where the water tastes like wine. We can jump in the water, stay drunk all the time. Gonna leave this city, got to get away. Gonna leave this city, got to get away. All the fussing and fighting, and you know I sure can't stay. The baby back and leave the truck, you know you've got to stay. And just exactly where we're going, I can't say. But we might even leave the USA. It's a brand new game that I just want to play. I know you see me running, all screaming and crying. I guess you've got a whole man, and I've got mine. I'm going up the country, babe, don't you wanna go? I'm going up the country, babe, don't you wanna go? Take you someplace I've never been before. I'm going where water tastes like wine. I'm going where the water tastes like wine. Can't jump in the water, stay drunk all the time. I'm gonna leave this city, got to get away. I'll leave this city, got to get away. All this fussing and fighting, and no, I sure can't stay. The baby back and leave the truck, you know you've got to stay. And just exactly where we're going, I can't say. But we might even leave the USA. It's a brand new game that I just want to play. I know you see me running, all screaming and crying. Because you've got a whole man, and I've got mine.
The second CD was called Smoking in Heaven, and it came out in 2011. And this has to do with a family member or somebody that was close to the family, who was a really good friend of theirs and, attended family dinners, etc., etc. Anyway, he smoked a lot. And when he died, this family associate, they said, maybe he's gone to a better place. Maybe he's in heaven now. And then Daisy said, "Is there smoking in heaven?" And they all laughed uproariously. And I think that's where they got the title, Smoking in Heaven, for the second CD. Another thing I noticed in Seattle that I was quite taken with was this vintage merry-go-round. which is located off the curio shops, just off the boardwalk there on the waterfront. And so let's watch this merry-go-round go around when we listen to some great Kitty and Daisy and Lewis.
You know, there's smoking in heaven.
Now, I was born and raised in Vancouver, and I love Vancouver, although I do have a few complaints about some of the people that live in it. Anyway, every once in a while it's good for me and my friends to get out of Dodge, you know, to go somewhere different. I love going down to Seattle. I try and make it down there every once in a while. It's the closest really big American city. And when you got some reason to go down there, like to see Kitty, Daisy, and Lewis, you basically hightail it in a puff of smoke to get there. Now, Kitty, Daisy, and Lewis played live at the Crocodile Club March 26, 2015 in Seattle. And then there's a bar right beside the club that's actually part of the club. So I went there with my friend Ed for a beer or two before the show. And who comes walking in but Kitty, Daisy, and Lewis? So I got to talk to Kitty. Now, one of the things I thought was really endearing was all of them have these large gaps between their teeth. And anyway, I said to Kitty that I do a TV show up in Canada in Vancouver, and I was going to do my absolute utmost to do a couple of episodes on the group, and that I really love the group, and I'm going to be filming them, and I'd like to be able to play their songs, your songs, all the way through. And she goes, "Oh, that would be lovely." And when she smiled, I saw the big gap between her teeth, and I almost started to laugh, because of the familiarity of seeing their videos and noticing it there, then seeing it live in front of me. She's a real sweetie. She's got hair right down to her waist, and just a totally charming person. Very vivacious, very appreciative of my interest in the group, and it meant a lot to me. Actually, with Kitty, Daisy, and Lewis, their very first public appearance was at a rockabilly jam in a North London pub. and they were aged 15, 17, and 18 at the time. They never had any music lessons. They were always instruments around the house. Their dad would always sing and play to them, and they'd all join in and have sing-songs and sing-alongs, and the whole family was musical. And they all lived together in a converted East Indian curry house in Camden Town, north of London, which includes a fully functioning recording studio filled with vintage analog equipment. So, Kitty, Daisy, and Lewis, 3 vocalists, 3 songwriters. The girls sort of dance the hula when they sing. They've got really neat stage movements. And I love the way they all dress in Catwoman suits, kind of sparkle jumpsuits.
I'm going to slow it down a little bit for you now. Just a little bit.
Thank you. Cheers.